Shiny new trailers. This video brought to you by Sutco Transportation. Sutco is hiring Class 1 drivers in Alberta and British Columbia. To apply, go to sutco.ca, use promo code JuanFan to get an extra $100 on your first payday. Good morning. Afternoon. We are in Idaho. I was editing videos yesterday and realized Tuesday's videos has no shoulder cam. I don't know what happened there. I shot video. Somehow it didn't make it to my laptop. And by the time I was editing it, those memory cards have been reformatted a couple times. So I gave you some extra shoulder cam on yesterday's video. Mile marker 141, Highway 95, like I said, in Idaho, northbound. Beautiful day. It's 26 degrees Celsius. Clouds are what Jess calls Toy Story clouds. It's 2:07 p.m., so I guess it's not morning. We got unloaded really quick today morning. Got all the wide load off super quick. Fastest flight I've seen to unload me yet. Not true. Texas was faster. And now I got reloaded and I've got two semi-trailers on top of my trailer. They're pretty darn close, identical to my trailer. Sutco bought two brand new 53-foot quad decks, which means we'll now have 7 quad decks. Someone already asked me if I wanted one of the new ones, and I said, no. Leave me with my trailer. My trailer, there's nothing wrong with my trailer. Well, it needs tires, but I prefer my trailer. Don't swap me around. Dispatch says, for the foreseeable future, I'll be running this trailer, no swapping. I'm like, yes. So the plan is, I was supposed to cross Eastport and then drive over the Kootenays tomorrow. So I called dispatch. I'm like, is there a legal reason why I'm crossing at Eastport? The answer is like, no. I'm like, okay. In that case, could we cross at Nellway instead? Like, well, we didn't give you that route because we were worried about the border crossing times. That border's only open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. I'm like, well, I'm looking at the map. I should be within an hour or two of the border, and even if I have to wait half an hour, it'll be faster crossing Melway tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. And it'll save Sutco miles. I guess that makes my payday smaller though. Huh. That's okay. I'm saving Sutco money. I'm saving me time. I get home earlier on the weekend. I'm okay with a smaller payday. Always say my time is actually worth more to me than the money. I guess that's what money is. Money is a representation of my time. Although, pretty high interest rate if you think about it, because I feel like when I spend the money, I'm spending more than the time I spend into it. This is the section of highway that just went out 3 or 4 years ago. Was illegal to drive with a 53-foot trailer. It's a narrow, twisting highway. Gorgeous highway though. So I was thinking, it's been a while since I've told you guys my past, a little blast from the past. You guys don't know what I did for a job before this. As far as you know, I've been trucking all my life. I have not. Had a good question or a comment about they really like my style. I forget who that was. Huh, sorry about that. It was a good comment, saying that 2015, 2016, they had been looking for my style of videos and hadn't been able to find trucking videos in the Northwest or southern British Columbia. I run a lot of Washington, obviously Idaho right now, a little bit of Montana, a little bit of Oregon, and then a lot of British Columbia, a little bit of Alberta, and every once in a while, maybe once every 2 years or so, get a really unique run, like down to Texas or over to Manitoba, or something like that. The reason you guys couldn't find my videos, trucking videos, is because I wasn't trucking. I can't think when I started trucking. It's not even, it's about 4.5, more than 4.5, it's almost 5 years. I've been a trucker for almost 5 years. Before that, I spent, I believe it was 13 years at Walmart. I was assistant manager there. And really enjoyed my job. But Walmart Canada sent down a message to all of us saying that they were restructuring the management team across all of Canada, which would probably reduce the amount of managers in every store by 2 or 3 managers. Quite a significant less amount of managers. So Jess, my wife, she comes with all the time, so you'll see her. And more recently, it's been every other week. Or hear her. We're kind of talking about what I should do. What would be that perfect job for me? Because I'm like, what if the restructure means I get laid off? So it started me thinking, and it's like, what job do I want to do? Like, if I had to choose a job I actually want to go out and do, what would it take to go do that job, and what would that job be? And after a couple of months of debating and coming up with different ideas, I kept coming back to trucking. I'm like, ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to be a trucker. I still want to be a trucker. And now 5 years into it, I still want to be a trucker. Not quite 5 years. And then when it came closer to the date, they were going to make their decisions on how many managers and who to let go. I went and had a meeting with my boss and said, hey, I've decided to leave Walmart as a career, so please lay me off instead of a different manager. I would be more than happy to be one of those that gets laid off, because the severance package, ching. Unfortunately, I guess I wasn't lazy enough and didn't cause enough trouble. They decided to keep me. So I had a conversation with them what future role would be at the store. I didn't like where that conversation went, so I was going to be put on nights another year. So I gave my notice. They're like, what? Started coming up with all these other deals. You know, maybe you don't have to go to nights. Maybe we can shuffle around. You can work on days. I'm like, too late. Already gave my notice. Decision has been made. Kept making these different offers to take my notice back. I'm like, I told you guys before those layoffs to lay me off. You guys didn't take me up on the offer. And now you have a career, a path that I'm not a fan of with this new layout. So goodbye. I gave 1 month notice. So they had plenty of time to try to get me to change my mind. Went to driving school. 5 years ago, driving school was not a legal mandate. Didn't have to go to driving school, but I did anyway. I'm like, if I'm going to go take on trucking, I want to be one of the good truckers. So I went to a really good school, MTI in Castlegar. Really good school. Like 4 vans in a row here. Let's let them by. Yeah, I became a trucker, and honestly, do not miss my old job at all. No regrets. Very happy with the decision. Of course, before Walmart, I worked at Load King in Manitoba, building semi-trailers. It's also the volunteer fire department in Manitoba. A lot of good experience there, lifetime friends made there. Went to school in Manitoba, at least grade 7 and up. Well, actually that's more complicated than that. Ontario was grade 5, part of grade 5 and 6. Before that was Manitoba. It was grade 3 to part of 6. Before that was Belize. Not sure what grades I was in Belize. Before that, I went to school in Mexico. I think it was like kindergarten equivalent. And before that, I was born in Belize. So, from when I was born till I graduated high school, we moved to different houses on average, if you average it out, every single year I was in school. So I never had best friends. Not even good friends. I had acquaintances. I got pretty good at just blending into one group and go, yep, I'm invisible in this group. Kind of blend in there. I'm invisible in this group, but at least they let me hang out in this group. So I was pretty good at doing that. I have 0 good memories of Ontario. Year and a half of getting the snot pounded out of me in school every day. Because I needed to go back where I came from, you dirty Mennonite Mexican. I'm like, but I'm not even from Mexico. Manitoba I fit in better because there were a lot of Mennonites living in the areas we lived. But having moved all over the place, I think gave me a huge benefit in life. I see how cliquey people get and how unaccepting we are of other people. Because I was forced to always try to pick the least of the cliques, the most accepting of the cliques. And now as an adult, I don't fit in anywhere. I'm very socially awkward. So, thank you to all the people that always offer to go out for coffee with me sometime. Thank you. I appreciate the offers. No, I'm uncomfortable in those situations. Grew up super shy. So why not become a YouTuber? Socially awkward, super shy, scared of people. It's different on YouTube. I'm talking to a camera. I'm not really talking to you guys. I mean, I am. I love the conversation in the comments and stuff, but so yeah. Grew up as a Mennonite Christian. Kind of stayed a Christian my whole life. As a teenager, you kind of go off and do your own things and stuff, but I've come to realize that thanks again to all the moving and stuff, that just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean people that are different than me are wrong. And it doesn't mean the people that are like me are right. It doesn't mean I am right. But I've learned to accept everybody for who they are. Like, this is such an open community we have here. We have a lot of commenters in here that are such a diverse group of people, from race to culture to everything. So it's pretty awesome. A couple of weeks ago I told subscribers to go away if they didn't leave. If every comment they had ever left was a negative one. My subscribers kind of took a little bit of a tank and then just came right back up again and continued growing. So I'm like, get rid of the negative people, the people that weren't open, accepting. And if you guys are trying to place me into a conservative or a liberal group, it doesn't work. I'm not either. I remember a week where I got called a, what was it again? Conservative nut. And the same week I got called woke liberal. Proves that I don't conform to one or the other. As far as my voting goes, literally all over the place. I don't vote for one side or the other. My vote swings back and forth, depending on the person that I think can best serve me at the time. Not necessarily serve me, but serve my community best. My brother actually taught me that. He goes, I vote for the local politician. Forget the leader. Unless the leader has some critical flaws, forget the leader. Who's the local representative that's actually going to be able to make changes in my community? That's the guy I'm going to vote for. Or gal. The person I'm going to vote for. Pulled on before he could see me, so hard in the brakes. Luckily I got a nice light load of 2 semi-trailers. I don't know, I kind of like you guys. Hopefully you guys like me. And if you guys watch my videos, think of hitting that subscribe button. It's like 20% of you guys are subscribed. And I was going through my watch list of people I watch on YouTube, and I'm like, where is this YouTuber that I always watch? I haven't seen this YouTuber post a video in forever. I'll look it up. Oh, they're posting videos. Somehow I'm unsubscribed. I'm like, oh, okay, I've got a lot to catch up on. I just thought the person was taking a break and not posting videos anymore. I'm behind. So I had to resubscribe, which is so weird to me. I don't know what's going on there. YouTube doing their things. The other thing is, if you guys are watching on a TV or a larger device, make sure you guys click that little gear and go to 4K. All these videos are shot in, well, the dash cam is 4K, the shoulder cam is only 1080p, but I render everything in 4K. It takes about 4 or 5 hours to render each video. In fact, there's one rendering in the back now. I think Ian brought it up that he would like some 4K video. I'm like, but it takes so long to render. But I found a way of doing it. If I edit a video in the evening when I call it a day, save it on there. In the morning, I just hit render and then let it sit there. As long as it's a day that I'm not going to need the laptop during the day. Today I waited till we were unloaded and then I went and hit the render button. I feel like this has been a good week. I was worried that I was going to be sitting there unloading for hours and not get this load on today, which would mean I'd have to load tomorrow morning and then there'd be no way I'd get home for the weekend. And then just like kill me. It's our wedding anniversary this weekend. I guess for you guys it was 2 weeks ago. Wedding anniversary 2 weeks ago. How long were we married for? I don't know. Okay, I have to do the math. Married in 09. So 19, 20, 21, 22. So 13 years. Lucky 13. Cool. I picked a date that was dyslexic friendly. '06, 09. And then I followed someone's brilliant advice. I gave Jess several gifts that have that date in them. So they're posted up on a wall or carved in the back of a scratching stick, or I made a custom back scratcher. It is awesome. Best back scratcher ever. I regret not making two. Make one for myself as well. I was bending wood and learning how to make wood bend, making it wet, hot and steaming and all that stuff. Letting it dry out. Yeah, that's my advice to everybody. If you can't remember your wedding anniversary or bad at dates, give your partner some gifts that have the date written in them that will get posted on the wall. Or you can just kind of take a quick glance at it and go, yeah, right, okay, yep, I remember those dates. Okay, we're good. I haven't missed it yet. Now, I can't remember if I said this or not. I think earlier I started a conversation about the plan this week, or this tomorrow. I don't know if I finished that conversation. If I did, I'll just do a quick rerun of it. I'm gonna head north. Should cross the border tomorrow morning at 8:30. Unload these, get reloaded, tarp the load, go home by Friday evening. I've got all of Saturday, all of Sunday off. Monday morning, we're headed back down to Idaho. Do exactly the same run again. This time Jess gets to come with me. So I guess you guys might get more video of exactly the same highways as I shot yesterday and today. And the day before. That's 3 days in a row now that we will have run exactly that same highway Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, it'll be Monday, Tuesday. Right? I can't. I think, yeah, it'll be Monday, Tuesday. You go from this beautiful, lush green countryside to all of a sudden we're in narrow forested roads. More of those narrow roads coming up. Looks like the clouds are getting a bit thicker too. Okay, so 22 miles away is a rest area. That'd be a good spot for me to pull over and check my load. How does that time out for video? I think that'll be close to our hour mark, right? Maybe a little bit short of our hour mark. I will pull in there and grab the dash cam. It's not a dash cam, it's a Osmo, DJI Osmo action cam, GoPro style. I think this is better than a GoPro. Because GoPros overheat all the time. This camera overheats somewhat, but a heck of a lot better than a GoPro. And has GoPro quality video. GoPro's actually kind of blown out in. They're so vibrant, over vibrant. I like this quality. This camera on screen has the same colors I see in real life. At least in the right lighting. A lot more than GoPros do. But yeah, I'll grab that camera and give you a quick look at the load and my dirty truck. Someone's going to mention the dirty truck, especially now that I said it. Just as she was editing last week's Friday video at home. I'm not sure if she'll put a map on that one. It's kind of a weird run where we split the video. I guess you guys know if she put a map in it. She edits some of my videos. If there's a map in the beginning, you can be pretty confident that she's the one that edited it, unless it's really older videos. I tried maps way in the back before I did 4K video, and I just couldn't make it work with my busy schedule and cell service and stuff like that. I just couldn't get a map to work all the time, and it was just took enough time that I always ran out of time and didn't have time to eat. Like, nope, food's more important. Didn't have time to sleep. I'd love to give you guys a map every video, but as long as I'm editing my own videos, no maps. Most weeks I keep up on top of editing the videos and rendering them all, but every now and then you kind of fall behind because the day is just too busy. Most of those times is when I do Canadian runs, when I'm just doing Canadian runs all week. In Canada we drive an extra 2 hours. US I get 10 hours off overnight. Canada I get 8 hours off overnight. What's this river called? Is this Little Salmon? I think this is Little Salmon. We'll see if we see signs that confirm that or deny it. I guess if we got 45 miles an hour, might not make it to the rest area within the hour. We'll see. We'll see when we get close to our hour of the day. This is beautiful. The river's gorgeous. It's been a while since I came through here. I have shot video here before, so some of you might recognize this. Crazy waterfalls and rapids. Just about to say it'd be kind of fun to bike down here, but as narrow as these roads are, I don't think there'd be anything fun about biking down this. Having big rigs bearing down on you. Can't kayak that. I guess some people could kayak that. Waterfalls are small enough that there would be some skilled kayakers out there that could kayak this. You definitely have to go in spring with water higher like it is now. Salmon River. There we go. Beautiful spring day here. Trees are blooming. Everything is just lush and green. Meanwhile, Australia is getting hammered by a snowstorm. Well, he's biking. Looks like he's enjoying it. Wait till he gets to all those narrow curves. Almost gets run over. River keeps crossing back and forth. Left, right, left, right. That's a raging torrent over here. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I should mention to new subscribers. This video is shot on Thursday, exactly 2 weeks ago from when you're seeing it, when it gets posted. So today is Thursday, June 2nd. All my videos are 2 weeks delayed. Why? Because I don't always make it home every weekend, and I upload all the videos on the weekends at home. Canada does not have unlimited cell service plans like they have in the US and some other places. Our cell service plans and data plans kind of suck compared to other people. So I can't upload these videos on the road, so I edit and render them in the week, upload them on the weekend. Just before I go to bed, I go toss them all into YouTube, let them upload overnight. Most of the time they're done by the morning. And because I do it on the weekends, every now and then I don't get home for the weekend. Something happens like this. If they had taken a long time to unload me today, I wouldn't have made it home this weekend. And then you guys would have no videos to watch. And there is a chance I wouldn't make it home 2 weekends in a row, in which case I would get a hotel with some good high-speed internet. Coming up to our rest area, 3 miles away. What is the time on the video? Can't see. 52 minutes? Hard to tell. Because of the clouds and back and forth, white, blue. I can't actually read the timer properly. Either way, we'll pull in there. I'll show you guys the trailer. My load, the trailers. Yeah, the brand new shiny trailers. And then we'll call it a day. Rest area ahead. Quite the bump there. All right, that's what she looks like. Lots of bugs that time of year. Shiny new trailers. Well guys, thank you guys for watching. I am out of here. You guys rock.